We have made our presentation today on the achievement of the power, right from the day we take over out of office, August to date. We want to tell Nigerians to what we achieve in the value change. Nigeria can generate up to 13,000 megawatts of electricity, but we cannot transmit all. So today, we presented to the Council the solution to the problem of our generation. Mainly is distribution. We can transmit, we can generate 13,000, we transmit 7,000, we can only distribute 3,000. So there is a lot of work to do on transmission companies. And the government are now willing to take up the matter immediately. You know, most of the problem we are facing today in this country that we cannot get electricity supplied adequately or efficiently, it is because we have a problem in distribution. Generation, no much problem. We can generate up to 13,000, I said. But the transmission, those who are taking the electricity supply, can only take 7,000. And even at that, they are not collecting the 7,000, they only collect 4,500 and then send to distribution. Distribution now receive only 3,000 because of the technical and commercial losses. They cannot contain the whole light that has been generated. So we have to correct the infrastructure. That is why I am telling you today I have submitted my observation to the government, and I believe the government are on it, because one of the things to tell you is that government have entered into agreement or memorandum of understanding with the German government, that is Siemens. Siemens are here to align between distribution and transmission and also generation, so that at the end of the day, if you generate 13,000, transmission will take the whole 13,000, and then it will now distribute 13,000. So by that time, Nigeria will be happy, and everybody will have 2-4-7 electricity supply to the customers. That is state of discourse. That is the discourse are the one who are mining the distribution. That is why I have submitted my report to the government, or I have said it to the government. It is us, it is the government that will have to decide. And I think well, we just have to sit and see whether they are capable, whether they have the technical know-how, because most of the problem that we are facing today, it is the loss, technical loss and commercial loss. They will give you lights, they may not collect your money, or they will collect the money and the pockets. Or they will send a light, you may not have good transformer or transmission or substation that can collect this light and distribute to the customers. That is one of our major problems. And it is the DISCO responsibility to take care of that end. Government cannot continue subsidizing, because what they are paying, I said, they collect 30,000 or 3,000 megawatts and they pay for only 1,500. Just 15% of what they are collecting. So government are now completing. Government have to fill in the gap. So we cannot continue like that. We have to take a decision. If they are ready to continue, fine. If they are not ready to continue, maybe they should give way to investors or whoever that is ready to come and invest. No. They can collect the whole 3,000, but they are paying for 1,500. The invoice, that is what the government have to, the NEC in this case have to come in. There's a condition for everything. Federal government is reviewing, and we are asking the federal government to review and see if they are capable. If they can do it, fine. If they cannot do it, then well, we have come out with a plan. And then that issue of willing buyer, willing seller. You know, there is idle capacity of generated electricity that we cannot pick at all. So we are now asking the GenCos, since we cannot pay them all, because whatever we pay the GenCos, you can imagine we are paying them only 15% out of 100. So why do we get the remaining 60 or 75%? And even if they collect the whole 100% from the embed, that is from the end that are collecting this money, gas alone is taking 60%. Gas alone that is supplying the GenCos are taking 60%. Only 50% they use for their overheads. So if they cannot sell outside the agreement, the PPA with the embeds, you can see how they are suffering on how to get their money back.
But embed also has liquidity issues.
That is embed. We are talking the token I'm doing now, I'm talking of embed. It is the responsibility of embed to go and buy the lead from the electricity from the GenCo, come and sell it to discos, and collect the money from the discos and pay the GenCos. That is why we have the gap. That is why we have to do something to correct the gap. Now it is the government decision.